Nylanders on the move. William Nylander busting in.
William Nylander might be in his early 20s, but he's not a new face in ice hockey. This young and handsome sportsman has done quite well since he ventured into the sport. He has won many medals both internationally and locally from a young age. However, there is a surprising reality to William Nylander's lifestyle, which will be revealed in this video. Watch on to find out. William Nylander has recently solidified his position as a standout in the NHL. This man is currently in a life-changing season of his career. He has a lot of surprising things about his lifestyle, but before we get into that, let's first start off with things about his background and childhood. On May 1st, 1996, William Andrew Michael Jr. Nylander Altius was born in Alberta, Canada. He was born into a family of 5 siblings. His parents were Michael and Camilla Nylander. William Nylander's dad, Michael Nylander, a Swedish NHL player, was playing for the Flames when Michael was born. As Michael moved around with his career in Tampa Bay, Chicago, Washington, Boston, and New York, William grew up in different U.S. cities. This always meant a new city, a new school, and a new minor hockey team. Williams' father played 920 games with 7 NHL teams. Having a dad in the NHL seems to be a big plus for William. He, along with Sonny Milano and Jack Eichel, played for the AAA Junior Bruins in 2006. Then, 3 years later, when he was still quite young, he joined the New York Rinders minor ice hockey club for the Quebec International Pee Wee Hockey Tournament. When William turned 14, his family moved to Sweden because his dad's NHL career was over. While in Sweden, he worked on improving his on-ice vision and his high-end offensive talents. Having an NHL-playing dad gave William a head start in hockey. On February 14, 2013, William played his first Hockey Allsvenskan game. He was with Södertälje SK and played with his dad, Michael Nylander. In his first pro game, he helped with a goal by Robert Karlsson. William closed out his 2013-2014 season with a successful 22-game rookie stint in the Swedish Hockey League, where he would play as many as 20 minutes per night. Ranked as a top prospect in the 2014 NHL entry draft, he was ultimately selected 8th overall by the Toronto Maple Leafs. William was highly praised for his offensive talent and puck-moving abilities. However, criticisms were drawn to his defensive game, and then small stature, measuring 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing 169 pounds at the draft combine. After his awesome display as the 5th leading scorer at the 2015 IIHF World Junior Hockey Championship, the Maple Leafs, who saw his great potential, sent him to Toronto in the American Hockey League. In the second part of the 2013-2014 season, William played 37 games and did some serious scoring, 14 goals and 32 points. Toronto fans got a sneak peek of how good he could be when he eventually joined the NHL club. People were even talking about him as a possible candidate for the SHL Rookie of the Year award. William was making waves and catching everyone's attention with his skills. William started his NHL journey on the 29th of February 2016, facing the Tampa Bay Lightning at 19 years old. He got his first goal 5 days later against Ottawa Senators' Andrew Hammond. Brooks Laich, who also assisted Williams' dad on his last NHL goal, helped with his first NHL goal. The next season, he became a full-time member of the Maple Leafs. On October 12, 2016, he made his debut, playing alongside Zach Hyman and Austin Matthews against the Ottawa Senators. Guess what happened? They did really well together, and William helped Matthews set an NHL record for the most goals in a rookie's debut. And here's another cool thing. In November, just a month later, William was named Rookie of the Month by the NHL. For October, he had 11 points in 9 games, ranking 2nd in league scoring and coming in 1st among rookies. He made quite an impact in his rookie days. In November, William had a tough time, only getting 5 points in 13 games, and not scoring for 9 games straight. After a bit of a struggle, he scored 2 goals in 3 games, but then he didn't score again for 13 more games. Finally, he broke the streak with 2 goals and got his first NHL hat trick on February 4th, 2017, against the Boston Bruins. His 61 points helped the Maple Leafs get into the playoffs, but they were knocked out in 6 games by the Washington Capitals. In the 2017-2018 season, he played with the top line alongside Matthews and Hyman. Even though he didn't score for 11 games early on, he finished with an overtime goal against the New Jersey Devils. He ended the season with 61 points, just like his first year. The Maple Leafs made the playoffs again, but were out in 7 games in the first round by the Boston Bruins. William got 1 goal and 3 assists in those games. During the offseason, William was supposed to sign a new contract, but didn't, missing the team's training camp. They almost traded him, but reached a deal just in time on December 1st, giving him a 6-year contract worth $45 million. Nylander didn't play the first game back, but made his season debut on December 6th against the Detroit Red Wings. Unfortunately, he had a tough season, only scoring 27 points in 54 games. Things got better for William the next season, especially when the Maple Leafs got a new head coach, Sheldon Keefe. Before the COVID-19 pandemic hit and stopped the NHL, William had his best season with 31 goals and 28 assists in 68 games, firmly cementing his status as a true NHL star. Let's take a look at his international highlights. Despite being born in Canada, the IIHF ruled that Nylander was eligible to represent Sweden in international play. The peak of his international career was in the 2019 IIHF World Championship game. He added a goal and 4 assists to help Sweden defeat Norway 9-1. Taking a peek at his personal life, William Nylander recently appeared on the Swedish version of The Bianca Show. He talked candidly about his romantic life. William made it clear that, in contrast to earlier rumors and previous involvement with social media influencer Penny Liar-Kosha, he is not dating anyone at the moment. William Nylander laughingly responded to the host's question on his popularity among Toronto women. In a response to a question concerning his marital status, Nylander disclosed that he is not presently married. We mentioned before that he comes from a family of athletes, but it's wilder than you think. His younger brother, Alexander, is a forward who was taken by the Buffalo Sabres with the number 8 pick in the 2016 NHL Draft and traded to the Chicago Blackhawks. William's sister, Jacqueline, plays professional tennis. Their mom played a big role in supporting Michael, William, Alex, and the girls in their careers. When William was little, many NHL players would come to visit because of his dad's playing career. Nicklas Backstrom was a regular visitor and once mentioned in an interview that he felt like another one of Michael's kids. William also enjoys golfing, and he even adopted 2 dogs. Now, at this point, you must be getting excited about his career earnings. At 27 years old, he made a really exciting decision about his future earnings. He agreed to an 8-year, $92 million contract extension with the Maple Leafs. That's a huge deal. Instead of checking out other teams in free agency, he decided to stick with the Maple Leafs, the only NHL team he's ever played for. Williams shared his feelings after the deal was announced, saying, "It's nice that it's done. I know where I'm going to stay for the next 8 years. It's a very special feeling. This has been home to me." William was all set to continue his hockey journey with the Maple Leafs for a long time. This contract marks the largest in the franchise's history and includes a full no-movement clause for the entire duration. The deal involves $69 million in signing bonus money, making up about 75% of the total $92 million. The signing bonus varies each year, starting at $13.5 million in the first year, with $10 million as a bonus, and decreasing to $9 million in the final year, with $8 million as a bonus. Contracts with significant signing bonus money are generally considered buyout-proof, as only the base salary is subject to buyout calculations, resulting in minimal cap space savings for the team. William believes it's super important for players to feel the team believes in them. That's why he wanted a really long 8-year contract. He thinks it gives the team a good chance to win the big trophy. With this new deal, their core 4 will stick together for at least one more season. Although William took a bit of a chance by not signing the contract earlier, but it turned out to be a really great move for him. Things worked out pretty awesome in the end. So he's happy that the team trusts him and excited about the chance to aim for that big cup. During the summer, there were talks that Williams' camp asked for less, but the Leafs didn't want to pay over $10 million. Treliving denies this, saying they always negotiate for a better price. In the end, they're pleased to have signed a talented player for the next 8 years. When a player wants to stay and the team wants to keep them, finding a deal usually happens. It's a significant contract with a lot of money involved. There might not have been a specific aha moment for them, but at least they were confident about reaching an agreement. So far, he has a whopping net worth of $10 million, and his total career earnings to date are $38 million. That's a whole lot of money, right? With that kind of salary, William can basically get any super expensive things he wants. He's definitely in a good spot financially, wouldn't you say? Ever wonder how NHL superstars splash their cash? Not just on fancy homes and cars, but also dropping thousands on swanky jackets and epic parties? Check out the extravagant world of NHL players' splurges by clicking the link for the most ridiculously expensive things they own. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to stay in the loop for more videos like this. Thanks for tuning in.